I was first diagnosed when I was 16, so it was just after my 16th birthday. I was diagnosed with depression. At the time it was quite severe.
I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression when I was about 17, 18, going through my last year of school.
I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder when I was 15.
I went to a doctor and a month later they diagnosed me with depression and put me on some antidepressants.
I developed depression when I was about 15.
I have suffered from depression, anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder.
I think the main kind of stigma is, well, what's wrong with you? You've got the perfect life, why wouldn't you be happy? And just mainly people thinking it's a choice to be depressed. Nobody in the world would choose to feel depressed and isolated and completely horrible about themselves. So for someone to say or suggest that it's your fault, it's pretty horrible, because then you kind of start blaming yourself and then it just escalates.
Shortly after I was diagnosed, I experienced a bit of discrimination at school. One of the teachers just didn't quite understand. I really do feel like she viewed me as kind of weak or like making it up, or she just didn't take it as seriously. That was really difficult for me because, especially in the school environment, and they say it kind of in front of the whole class, it does impact you.
You kind of experience a lot of stigma and discrimination, not necessarily personally, but just out kind of in the community and out when people are talking, and just kind of wry comments people make, like kind of schizo or lunatic, etc. Although they're not meant to harm anyone particularly, they can really affect someone who's trying to cope with their own little crisis, and it does make a massive impact to them if they look round and see people kind of treating them in this way.
When I was writing my CV, and I'd written, obviously, that I had been in a period in a mental hospital and stuff like that, so that was on my CV, and I was told that that was stupid, you know, and people wouldn't take me on because of that. And actually, I actually got a job when I'd first written my CV, but they'd picked up on that and they sort of took me inside and said, "Will you show up?"
I first experienced stigma when I was 12 years old, when I was first referred to the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services, and my counsellor put it down to teenage angst and hormones, and it completely put me off trying to seek help for quite a long time.
When people were stigmatising me, I felt quite sad, and I also panicked me more, so it made my OCD worse, because I realised that people were picking up on the things that I was doing, people commenting about them, and also people were avoiding me because I was doing these things.